going on, you mad dogs? Coming at you with a bit of a different one today. We are just about to get into sort of the first part of the garage renovation, because as you can see, it's a bit of a shit show at the moment. Not how I like it. And I mean, the crates are for a feature wall that's about to go up hopefully today, and there's a few other little bits and pieces hanging around that I've just popped in here for the build, but all in all, the space isn't working as much as I'd hoped it would. Now that we've got a couple of bikes, got the missus bike just here, and my bike will be in here shortly as well. So we're gonna do a complete renovation over the next few weeks, or if we hurry up, we'll maybe be able to do it this weekend. But the goal is to sort of do a bit of a feature wall back here and actually set up a bit of a workshop bench there. That we've already got. Unfortunately, it's not ideally the one that I'd love. I'd love a proper tool chest, but it's a bit expensive and we don't have one at the moment. So we're just going to do with what we have today and make it work for at least a little while, seeing as we've already got it. And then we're going to move the rack all the way down to the end there, bearing in mind that we don't want to hit that with the barbell when we go overhead. GHD is going to swap over there. Concept 2 roller is going to fit in somewhere, and then the air bike is actually possibly going to go over that side and go sort of that way along. So then that'll leave a little bit of room for us to maybe hang some bikes up here, still have a wall for handstands and stuff like that, and then just have ample space to put like all of our weight plates, dumbbells and everything like that. They're going to slide in between things. So we're going to give it a crack and see what happens, but yeah, stay tuned for this one. We've finally dismantled all of that. That 14-second time lapse was not 14 seconds at all. It took me quite a little bit of time to do it actually. But we're given this IKEA, what do you call it, shelf storage system, the flick, because it's flimsy, and I had to actually bolt it to the wall when we first moved in here just to keep it upright with all the weight plates and stuff on it. So the goal is to create like a feature wall all the way over there, just to give it a bit of character and a bit of colour, because it is pretty dark in here. And the feature wall is going to kind of like spread like unevenly out this wall as well. These will probably end up going, I'm just not going to worry about them for just right now because I don't have a new spot for them, but when we sort of start and climb up the wall with the feature wall, I'll remove those and get them going somewhere else, because the feature wall will definitely come up to that sort of space. But for now, we're going to start banging these out and then installing them all the way around this bottom corner here. And yeah, we're not going to get very high because I think it's going to take a lot of pallets to do it, but let's see how we go. Alrighty, about halfway through day 2, got cut off yesterday due to a outing with some friends, but we have finished the wall. So pretty much from top to bottom, all the way up and across, which looks, in my opinion, pretty sick. Adds a bit of colour to a very, very black gym. I will eventually stain it, but that is for another day. I think I'm just going to get the gym back towards working functional, and then work on some like deco stuff and prettying it up a little bit more, maybe even a coat of paint around the whole thing, because it is a couple of years old now, so and had a lot of use. So next item on the agenda is to move this bad boy over there. Get rid of this mount the clock up somewhere again. GHD is going all the way down into that corner there. The box is going to move, and then I think the air bike will actually go where the GHD is, hopefully, and well, which is outside around the corner at the moment, to stay out of the dust. And then these weight plates and dumbbells are going to go somewhere that I haven't really decided on yet, but they don't take up a crazy amount of room. And then I think the barbells are actually going to have to move across this way a little bit as well, just to be in line with the rack and everything, make sure everything makes sense. And then we can start and look at where we're going to mount like bikes and all that sort of stuff up here. The goal is to have like a full drawer, like a chest toolbox here eventually that comes out at about 1500, just to have everything pulled out, like ready, spares, everything. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to get like one of those like metal lockable cabinets just to keep all my spares, cleaning stuff, everything just in it, and then spare gym stuff as well, sort of a multi-use sort of cabinet. And then yeah, these all need to move as well, because I think that I want this corner primarily to be just about bikes, because of like, I have been doing a lot of bike stuff in here lately because it's been raining, and just doing it outside is super inconvenient. So that's kind of like the whole reason for this. Just the bike room and the other side of the house just wasn't working. To have the bike area straight out the back of the van into it is just like super easy and convenient, and I think it just like keeps it all tidy and stuff. Plus it'd be nice to open up the spare bedroom again. So that's the plan, see how we go and follow along. rack is finally up, bolted into the wall, two up the top, and just a single down the bottom. Worked well in the years past. This thing is an absolute tank, if I'm honest, like no movement whatsoever. So just gonna do a final bolt check on it, and then yeah, start and bring everything else in and actually put this gym back together so we can use it first thing in the morning. Let's go. Alrighty, just finished off kind of part one. As you can see, the wall's all done, the shelving is now in and nice and tidy. I'm yet to put all my bike shit on there. I've got to clean the other room out before I do that. So we're pretty much ready to go, but like, yeah, just getting the logistics out of the other room is a bit of a pain in the ass. All is set and done. Had to rearrange a little bit from the original plan. I did want the air bike to go out here with the rower, but I totally forgot to consider the barbell actually hangs all the way over and it would have connected with the side of the thing. Pretty rookie mistake, but anyway, here we are. But anyway, the roller fits in pretty damn well in there. It is a tight fit, but honestly it doesn't get too much use, so I'm not too worried about it, and it literally takes like 10 seconds to get out, if that, so that's all good. Air bike set up there ready for its pretty much daily use, which is good, and then the GHD can be used if we just pull the air bike forward, and that's actually not going to get in the way of anything, so I'm pretty stoked with it all around. This is going to definitely change whether I buy some racking for it or whether I build some racking for it. I'm not too sure yet, but I think that this whole wall needs to change a little bit. We've got a slide, I'm going to do something with the whiteboards as well, because that's just really like out of place at the moment. And then we'll probably look at actually like mounting a bike up there on the wall, probably Mel's bike, and then mine probably might just float around a little bit more than ideal, but that's what we can do with the one in the bay garage. So yeah, pretty stoked overall for part one of the rebuild, and yeah, keen to get this all sorted next time. Ciao.